Hello and welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader Thelia. A warm welcome to our new and returning viewers, to our subscribers. A special shout out to you. Thank you for your love and your support. Welcome to tonight's reading. Before we begin, we would like to acknowledge higher divine forces that are instrumental in guiding us on our soul's journey and evolution in this lifetime. We also give thanks for healthy and balanced expressions of love, relationship dynamic, and friendships. Forgive me, my throat is a little bit irritated. Okay. We also give thanks for the opportunity to embody higher, healthier expressions of ourselves in how we show up, not only in our representation of who we are, but to others as well. We give thanks for healthy workplace dynamics. And actually, I wish to call special attention also to individuals who are in leadership roles, who are true, fair, and just, and who move according to a certain ethic. The kind of ethic that is completely towards your soul's patterning, and you stand fiercely towards the standard, 10 toes, all the way till the last breath. Thank you for being who you are. Great leadership is so lacking. It is not about perfection, but it is about being equitable. It is about how you show up when you have the opportunity to wield your sword or your wand of power. So angels, archangels, ascended masters, our very own ancestors who sat in contemplation to our civilization before we were even formed in the womb, who hoped that somewhere, somehow, you would find yourself in a place of true self-discovery, of drinking that true elixir of life, which is self. We ask that you cover these individuals, not only those in assigned leadership roles, those who are recognized, but those who show up equally. You have a commander-in-chief, you are a soldier, but you show up with the same energy of the commander. Not to usurp him, but to support him, to increase his sense of confidence. We give thanks for those individuals. We give thanks for the people in the workplace who bring their sunshine, who bring their warmth. The people in the workplace who will make you beads, who will bake for you with true intention to love, to heal, to build. The people that slug it in the trenches, in thankless jobs, and you try every day to bring it. Thank you for being you. Your guides and your angels are acknowledging you. This is what makes you a star. Don't stop being who you are. We give thanks for the men in our communities, specifically my community in the town of Oshawa, that keep this community safe. the men that are true, the men that are beautiful at heart, the men that answer to a higher calling, the men who are true stand-up guys, the men who really represent, but they haven't been getting their flowers. The dads who are tired, but you still push to show up to your kids' football or soccer practice. The dad that cares enough to make sure that he's so tapped in to his empress because he understands the value and the heritage in this for his children, and he shows up. Thanks for the man who will be open enough to be vulnerable and who will subject himself to a higher calling, be it in his child or his mate. Thank you for the men who are just, the men who are kind, the men who hold the doors, the men who see us women and really admire our beauty, not in a way to exploit us, but we know you want to, of course, it is what it is. God be praised. But you really genuinely send us energies of exaltation. Thank you for the men that will look upon a woman and think in regards to her safety. Thank you to the men who are trying their best to make sure that they're raising sturdy children. Thank you for the men that are open enough to contemplate the wisdom that was imparted to them by grandparents and great-grandparents who are no longer here. You are torch bearers, you are knitters, you are weavers of time. You are important, and we give thanks for each and every one of you, from the baker to the law enforcement officer, to the fireman, to the electrician, the paver, the arborist, every single one of you, thank you. Okay, 7:57 on the timer. You may be seeing 7:57. Let's get into this reading. You may also be seeing angel number 1001. Oh my God, that was such a beautiful prayer. My heart chakra is bursting. I'm feeling really in love right now. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Yemen, Greece, Croatia may be important. The nervous system may be of significance to you. There could be a possibility of a story of some kind of violation here as well. Wow. How do we start this reading? Let's deep dive. We're deep swimmers. I do feel that we're on the wings of a very transformative reading. Ashe, ashe. So be it. If you are feeling jittery, uneasy, either you feel that you need to constantly retreat from overstimulation of something, or you feel that you need to indulge in overstimulation, there is a recommendation that I have for you, and this is by way of my own personal experience. I Never Knew It's a Piano Piece by composer Holly Jones. Jones may be significant here. We have the present in the reverse. This may be something in the past. Let's read it in the upright. Nowness, being present. You are being called to take a moment and pause. Pause without the decoration of self. Pause without the ego. Sit Shiva. A little bit grim, but you know, it's sacred, of course. Yes, sit Shiva. Be nothing. Don't want to do shit, man. Jesus. Be like a dried leaf in the breeze, you know? Yeah. Like on the cusp of fall in Canada. You need stillness. If you are a swimmer and you haven't swum in a while, go to the pool. Go for a swim. If you have the ability to be by water, do so. Take a bath. Ooh, Madonna, take a bow. Ooh la la. Take a bow. You may have been to a Madonna concert. That's cute. I'm seeing confetti. Yes. Confetti. I'm seeing confetti by a doorway. Take a bow. Take a bow. Take a bow. You may have just been at a recital or a performance of some kind, and the cast took an encore. Something significant here of being adorned with something. Revelation of your own value is what you're being called to, and your value is not your car, it's not your house, it's not your bank account, it's not your Gucci, it's not your Prada, it's not your Ferragamo, it's not your Chloe, it's not. It's just you, you know, you, just you. The kind of you where it's the kind of you that you can share with somebody where you can just kick it and you don't even say nothing. You know, you're just chilling. Yeah. You're just kicking it. And just that alone is everything that you need. That's what you're being called to in this moment. Too many cards. Spirit. What other messages? Falling in love. See, babe, take some time. Enter the door of romance, you know? Kissing the divine in another, in yourself. There is a call here of embodying this new perspective of how you see the world, painting a new picture. I shared this in a personal one-to-one reading today, that we should be open to repainting ourselves. We should be open to flow. You are not a stuck thing, you know. There's a reason why you have arms and legs, and you have your sexy lips and your beautiful eyes and your charming way and your beautiful smile and your curvy hips and, you know, all the things, you know. Start to see yourself in others. The higher part of yourself. Start to look for yourself when you go outside. Yeah, if you're a kind person, start to expect to see yourself show up more in the world. Embody that energy more. Fall in love with yourself. Step into privilege. Right now, you may be feeling not so much privileged. You're probably overwhelmed and doing too much. Slow down. Take some time. Take a bath. I'm hearing take a bath. Someone has one of those brushes. It's like one of those, it's like a studded thing. Gosh, I don't know. It's like prickly, you know, like a porcupine. And Spirit is showing me someone, you know, with like bleach blonde, like ombre type of hair. And Spirit just wants you to allow yourself time to luxuriate, whatever that looks like for you. Take some time. This is where your privilege is. Privileged lady at 3, you are being called to co-conspire with Spirit. Allow yourself to bloody. What is wrong with you? Like, why would you delay? Jesus, hurry up. You know, life is going. Why would you delay? Come on. Sacrifice. You're holding on to shit. Let it go. Let it flow. There are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. That is a sacrifice. If you are being pulled away from the nowness of you, the sacrifice that you're making is the privilege of seeing how beautiful you are and being able to have the space to sit in contemplation of that divine expression. That's what falling in love is, friends. Y'all should quote that. That's so good. Oh my goodness. Oh. Visions. Psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing out of body travel. Out of body travel. Okay. Psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing out of body travel. Ooh, okay. Someone here is being given an opportunity of a psychic upgrade, I'm seeing. Sacrifice is a portal. It will definitely shift. It will definitely take you to another dimension of reality. Whenever you give up whatever. Whenever you can trim, you know, it's kind of like cutting any split ends that you'll have on your hair. You do the same kind of grooming internally. It's not just an external thing. And that's why you will see some individuals, they look beautiful, but then the internal aspect of them over time, you realize it's not that great, you know. Ooh. I'll just take this one. There's an end to something here. Sacrifice, visions, coffin, present, falling in love, privilege, lady, sacrifice, visions, coffin. 3 cards in. This reading is trying to make a turn, and I am holding a certain vibration for this reading. There is an ask here as well for you to sacrifice how you see here with visions, an ending to a situation. You are being asked to see something here. I believe that the way that you perceive an ending that you may have recently experienced, or an ending that you still have a hard time getting over, this is why your sense of privilege is came out a little bit fumbled when the card came out. Spirit is asking you to adjust how you see the ending of something. Okay. Yeah, I think we should get you some clarifier about the nature of what spirit is calling you to sacrifice. Let's see what is coming in the way of you feeling privileged. Privilege is not about anyone else accepting you, actually. Privilege is more about the opposite. It's about you giving zero fucks about who accepts you and who doesn't. That is wholeness, you know? That brings you to just the elemental aspect of just being. You're grateful, you are in awe, you are in love about the fact that you caught a body, that you are in a world, the world, Mother Earth, Gaia, whatever. That's privilege. That's privilege. And then you can expand that to, can you just, if you need to pee right now, can you just get up and go? Privilege. Privilege. Don't be so fucking ungrateful. Bring it back, friend. Privilege. Privilege. The person that's been holding you down for 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, however, is that person still rocking with you? Privilege. Are your kids away from home? Are they all good? And you know this? Privilege, friend. Come now. Bring it back. You may be overworking yourself as well. Stop that. I'm getting an immigrant energy. If you are new in this country, if you are new in Canada or anywhere, as a fellow immigrant, my advice to you is to not lose your roots. Be who you are wherever you go. And you choose who you are from moment to moment. It is your divine birthright to be able to transcend all kinds of situations, all manner of things. It is not about you being stuck. And being able to be unstuck is a privilege. Not everyone has the privilege of sitting in a stable family setting. Not everyone some people, they have a dining table and the house is full and no one's sitting there. Their home is in discord. Some people can't get their family members to their own dining tables. If you can, privilege. And even if your family is pulled up, the fact that y'all are under one roof, still privilege. Take some time to sit and contemplate that you are the key. You always have been. You always will be. You can't steal your way to any true victory. You are the victor. You must fight your own battle. You must claim your own victory over yourself. And this is saying it's requiring of you to sacrifice how you see. What is this sacrifice, Spirit? Hierophant. Your traditions, your values, rules, how society thinks that you should show up, the things that you have been lending yourself to be at their mercy. Boss up for yourself, man. Boss up for yourself. Privilege is not a destination, you know. It's not a destination. The divine wants to take you to more and more and more and more. Keep it humble, Spirit is saying. Bring it back to basics. Keep it humble, because there is privilege here just in you taking time to fall in love with you. Sacrifice the ways that you conform and you allow yourself to be bonded to people. Screw that shit. If it's not serving you, get rid of it. Sacrifice, Hierophant. King of Cups in the reverse. Sacrifice groups of friends and people who are cold towards you, man. People that don't show up for you. That when it's an opportunity for you to be celebrated, they're like a cold fish. No, friend. Goodbye. Sacrifice going to parties and being around energies that are wishing you away. Take care of yourself. 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 Don't be pandering to anyone for anything. These people have nothing to offer, you know. Really, they don't. It's not their obligation to. Everyone's obligation is to self. That is where your value is. And you know what, girl? Sir, if you choose you want to still show up anyways, just to bond these bitches, you do that in fine style. You do you. However, but Spirit is saying also, sacrifice people that talk coldly towards you. Or people that you know talk ill behind your back. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, people that speak ill and delays over your life. People who are the epitome of boredom. People who lack passion. These people, they couldn't wish you well no matter how hard they tried. They lack it. They are like a dried twig in a desert. There is nothing there. They themselves are death. King of Cups in the reverse, being cold. Being cold and lacking compassion here towards you. In hopes that you'll be weighted down. No. You mustn't care so much or at all what people think about you. That's what leaves you at their mercy. Sacrifice these affiliations and these people that won't put respect on your name. 4 of Swords in the upright. Take time to relax, recover, renew. Go in solitude. Whatever this coffin represents for you, this ending that you're still holding on to, go to the spa, friend. Go to the spa. Go to the spa. Or make your own bath, the spa. And take some time. Male or female. Sacrifice the way that you allow people to paint a picture about you. Don't subject yourself to people's rules and their norms just so you can be a group. You are the group. What do you mean? The divine will take you alone and make you one look like 10 people. What do you mean, friend? Come now, you better put some respect on God and act right. Care for yourself. What do you mean? Entering points of burnout. You cannot afford to do that. You're too precious. What do you mean? Fumbling on precious cargo. No. 30 minutes in. We're not going to make this a long read. Sacrifice how you see these endings so you can receive the gift of yourself. Reflections. Sacrificing the way that you have allowed people to paint you emotionally. Yes, look, look, look. Going into your emotions. Not being subdued, but dipping your feet. Being a big girl or a big boy. And dipping your feet into the emotions of yourself. Listen, my God. Please see your value. I don't care that what you look like. See your value now. Without delay. We have receptivity, reflections. Sacrificing how you see and see endings. There are messages here coming in for you as well. Like emotional messages. Yes, okay. This is kind of that pillar of light, that of transcendence here. Sacrifice, visions, coffin, which is also endings. Sacrifice how you see endings. You will be receiving emotional messages. So you may be feeling emotional here. We have sisterhood as well. You may be feeling emotional about relationships, dynamics, how you feel, or how people have spoken towards you. How people's coldness towards you, as we saw in the cards earlier, could have also impacted you. Friendship, allies, the present. Falling in love, the unseen. See? This is all, this babe, look. People that you trust, people that are like you. Call out for these people. Yes, that's what I'm saying earlier. Start looking for yourself in people. Start looking for yourself in others. And start to fall in love with the embodiment of the things that you dig. People that you can just feel energetically, that just move on the vibration of values that just resonate with you. And trusting that feeling. Sisterhood, present. This is where you will find others that are like you. Where you don't have to articulate with every single word. What people are able to intuit and feel into who you are. Being around individuals who move from a having fallen in love with self place. The unseen, fallen in love. The unseen says too much is hidden from you, too much of yourself. Too much of yourself. What? Great fortune and privilege. Look at this. Great fortune, privilege, lady. There are unseen aspects. There is a golden nugget waiting for you to retrieve about yourself that you have yet to tap into, and Spirit wants you to take some time. I find this a lot when I am out and about, and I have always been at being me and being clairvoyant and being psychic and doing my work wherever I am, that some people, they are in such an undeserving place that it's as though you coming in short of begging them to care for themselves. That is some bullshit. What the F is going on if that is the case? how is it that you're gonna have others caring more about your well-being than I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Find the great fortune of you by falling in love with yourself and standing upright in the privilege of being able to be who you are. What about the nice things that you are? What about the ways that you are considerate towards others? And this great fortune will allow you to be vulnerable in letting go how you perceive an ending. So you are able to receive upgraded emotional information that will help you to step into a collaborative energy here with the sisterhood card. Being around others that are more like you. We have air, breathing life, song of the siren. Invoking through your crown chakra, even acknowledging a turning of the mind here. Whenever you've spent time and you've gone within, and you've begun to fall in love with yourself, and you've begun to call back your energy. Call back your energy. Vocalize, I call back my energy from situations where I have sacrificed myself to allow myself to be subjected to being in environments where I was not welcomed. If you don't care, you don't care. But it seems here that you do care. Finding your wholeness. We have Yamaya, being again in the upright of birthing new ideas here. Receiving downloads of things to birth with receptivity and Yamaya. Stepping back into your primordial energy, your primordial DNA, stepping back into your wholeness, ridding yourself of these energetic templates that have tried to tell you and define you as to who you are. You say who you are. After this coffin, there is rebirth. In your rebirthing, what are the psalms or the hymns that are being said over you, over your body? What are you saying? You have the opportunity of breathing life into yourself again. Spirit is saying sacrifice. This could be visions looking back as well, in the past, lingering in the past so much. Sacrifice looking back on these endings. Sacrifice them. We have experiments, reflections, manipulation of nature. Manipulation of nature by using your throat chakra with Song of the Siren. Air, Song of the Siren. A vulnerability. It could be possible here that there is a situation that an ending that you wish to speak to. And Spirit is saying that you need to consider stepping into your emotions maybe in a different way. Here you are in deep waters, but they're not turbulent waters. You were alone and then you felt seen. You were in deep contemplation. Go within. Do the work. Do the work. Embody the newness of who you are. That's it for now. Until next reading, thank you so much for your love and your support. Until next time. Bye-bye.